Nigel Cecil, equity as you like it.
Especially for my equitable friends. Chakabatis! Hello to my equitable friends!
Cobblers to your equitable friends!
And cobblers to you too! Hello, Chakabatis, once again. Thank you for joining me, moi, Nigel Cecil. And this particular time, as I mentioned in my last video, my equitable friends have been in touch and raised the issue of artificial intelligence. Yes, indeed. Do we have some of that, Hilary? Yes. Artificial intelligence and how it will affect their work opportunities and if they're going to get sort of scammed and give up money that they really should be earning themselves. Now, the thing that brought it to mind was this news item on the BBC website. Bruce Willis there, in the higher echelons of celebrity status. Some months ago, Equity launched an important campaign about artificial intelligence stealing the show. And here are some of Equity's proposals. And of course, some of my equitable friends say, well, Equity launches these campaigns and we're not really sure how relevant it is to us today because, as with many equity members, one finds oneself working in one particular field and then moving on to another particular field, and then you say, I now realise what equity was doing. So when you have things in variety like lookalikes who actually make money by looking like someone else, and we've had some celebrity lookalikes and may well be members of Equity, well, are they doing something wrong? Because they're pretending to be something they are not. and of course, would Nigel ever pretend to do that? I mean, you all know I'm moi, don't you?
But Nigel, I'm the real Nigel Cecil. You're the artificial intelligence version. Surely everybody can see this.
That moi is the artificial intelligence version. What?
No, Nigel, you're definitely the artificial intelligence version. And I can prove it.
No. Quite clearly, I'm the real Nigel Cecil. I'm not an artificial intelligence version. Am I, Hilary? Am I what?
No, everyone, I'm the real Nigel Cecil because I can prove it if the artificial intelligence version will let me.
Go on then, artificial intelligence version, prove it.
Everyone will know that I am genuine as Nigel Cecil because you will know without me even repeating it that I always extol the virtues of joining together for a progressive future. United everybody, solidarity comrades, I am the real Nigel Cecil.
Now, Chakabatis, a little bit of fun there with the artificial intelligence version of Nigel. Yes, that really was the artificial intelligence version, and I'm the real Nigel. All a bit of fun, but it demonstrates something that others might not have realised. Artificial intelligence really can create someone that really does look like me. And if somebody had done it, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. And that's why it's so important that the Equity campaign Stop AI Stealing the Show. But at the moment, Equity appears to be focusing on the United Kingdom. And nowadays, of course, there are no boundaries, no limits, and passing off, pretending to be someone you are not, strikes at the core of truth, strikes at the core of trying to scam money off people. So it's important there is recognition for politicians as well about passing off and how they stop it now. Delay any longer and Equity will be telling them, you know, it's too late. You have let the horse bolt from the stable. So this really needs international recognition, a recognition about passing off, where all the countries signing to the agreement can say, if we find someone guilty of passing off, there will be an exorbitant fine. So that's number one. Go for it internationally, Equity. And number two, well, of course, what about the person who's actually a lookalike? A lookalike. Now, they're not passing off because they're making clear that they are a lookalike. And indeed, some lookalikes have met their celebrities, and the celebrities have said, yes, well done indeed. I mean, so they are not hiding the fact that they are a lookalike. And that's important. And finally, what about the Equity member who's not yet a star, but has registered a name, and someone suddenly comes along and said, oh, I've done a few videos on YouTube, and now I'm that character, and I'm that name, and you can't have that name. Now, that does seem unfair. So equally, as a professional has to prove their status, then I think a YouTube star, if they are a star, should have to prove their status as well. And it seems reasonable to moi that you should pick a number. I mean, I know that's a bit arbitrarily, I can hardly say that word, Hilary, but you know what I mean, and say only when you achieve that number of views, and again, international recognition, can you actually claim you've got some sort of professional status. You know, 1 million views and you've earned a few quid. I know, not I really got any idea about the number, but it would be possible to think about that. But unless we focus on this really aggressively now, I think it could well be too late, especially for the younger members of Equity in the future, because you'll be pleased to know that Nigel won't be around. So with those thoughts, keep your thoughts coming to Nigel, please, to this email address. The best of luck to Equity. Stop AI stealing the show. Indeed.
Nigel Cecil, Equity as you like it.